Dang, I guess it'll have to be the last video of the night. I have to get started on these videos a bit earlier so I can cover more of them. But let's go to number 28 on my fantasy playlist. At least we're working our way up to the number one position on my fantasy playlist. Week of May 14th, 2006. And Not a Surf, Always Love at number 28. God, I love this record. There's a poetic justice in this record, Always Love by Not a Surf. We are talking, I was blindsided. You talk about going full circle, and I'll explain. Let me explain. Nana Surf had a huge alternative, one of the ultimate alternative records, in the summer of 1996 called Popular. You might remember that record. MTV played the hell out of the video set in high school back in summer 1996, spring summer 1996. It was an immense alternative hit, and that was it. Never heard anything by Nana Surf after that. I thought they were a one-hit wonder, but obviously they're not. 10 years later, they come up with Always Love. Always Love a lot more mainstream than Popular. It's almost like they grew up. And you gotta grow up sooner or later, I suppose. Always Love is from the album called The Wait is a Gift. And guess who produced that album? Chris Waller. Already mentioned him earlier in the countdown. Guitarist of Death Cab for Cutie, co-producer of the album. Now, Matthew Cause, the lead singer of Not a Surf, and I just found this out. God, this is lovely. Can't believe it. Matthew Cause, he formed an indie rock band called Minor Alps, along with 90s icon Juliana Hatfield. Remember Spin the Bottle by Juliana Hatfield? Does anybody out there remember that song? One of the most sensual records I've ever heard. She was, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. I just made a Freudian slip. I just can't place it. She was just incredibly sexy. When she did My Sister too, back in the fall of 1993, and she also came out. God, MTV played the hell out of this video, but nobody remembers it. Universal Heartbeat back in '95. Well, she was in this band with Matthew Cause, Minor Alps. They put out a CD in 2013 called Get There. Then Juliana Hatfield in 2014, she reformed her old band, Juliana Hatfield 3. They're supposed to come out with a new CD this year, 2015. Is much anticipated. The critics are waiting. I'm looking forward to hearing it myself. Matthew Cause, his sister, was a DJ at a campus radio station. She played a major role in his musical taste. She shared with her younger brother her immense record collection and cassette tapes of her show, steering her brother towards an alternative direction. That's all I'm going to say about Not a Surf. I think that's all I got on my notes. That's it. Here it is, Not a Surf. Always Love, one of my favorite records back in the spring of 2006.